It's time for more Elden Ring. Presumably. I'm all done with everything. Man, I almost feel sore, even though I haven't done anything. But I'm very excited, very ready to explore Volcano Manor, figure out what the hell is going on with it. Last time I left off, walked up to a big ass manor. It was just a bunch of blood puddles, some random woman sitting in a chair. Like, I feel like she has a story to tell. I can't attack in here, which also scares me, actually. It just makes me scared. So, let's figure out what's the deal, buddy.
Aren't you precocious? We rarely receive visitors to the Volcano Manor without invitation. Fascinating. And not unlike another guest we had long ago. So, tarnished. Have you ever harbored doubts about the burden of grace and the dogmatic ramblings of the Fingers? If you have, why not join the Volcano Manor and fight with us, rise with us, against the Erd Tree? Well, that is unfortunate. Now, time for you to leave, I should think. Let this intersection of our paths be the last.
You got anything to say, big man?
What's this? Have you reconsidered the rising with us? Now, let this
Okay. That's intimidating but curious. It's weird. Who has the story? What? It's very weird and unlike a Souls game to not let me stab someone immediately. So it's very distracting. I'm just mashing the attack button to see if anything can happen. Locked. This door's blocked. What's up? You just said I just feel like she has a story to tell. Did I say that? Did I say that out loud? It's just some woman chilling in a chair. She looks dramatic. She's cool as hell. I wish I could look that cool sitting in a chair. I sit in a chair and I look like I need to fix my posture or get some chiropractic done. Right. Well, I'm not leaving, so time to see how pissed off she gets. Oh, I totally forgot that we need to play more Still Wakes the Deep at some point. Eventually, TM. I need to whine and cry like a little baby. Damn it. Oh, I can attack again. Okay. Shit's gotten real. What's up? Shit's gotten real. There's lots of dead people. What was happening? Oh, Inquisitor! I've heard of Inquisitors. Why do you have a big spinning wheel? Never mind. I don't know why I expected that to go well for me. Right. Bodied. Nice. Your posture is fine, nerd. I say that to my back. Are you not... Okay, the voice call ended. If you want to chill with me in a voice call, let me know. If you want to chill and relax and have your evening off, that's also chill. What am I doing here? Yoink. Okay. The smithing stone is nice, but Is this a dead end? Stop typing in the chat about how I missed your call and pick up my call, you fucking coward. Absolutely disrespectful. I can't believe it. Wait, but this is where I'm supposed to be. So why is this a dead end? Did a door downstairs open? Are the NPCs oh, I hope the NPCs are gone. If the NPCs are gone, I'm going to be so excited. Come on, mysteriously disappear as soon as I turn my back on you. Aw, damn it. Well, are you going to have a problem with me sleeping here? Nope. I killed you, dude. Hey, what's up? Oh, I don't have audio. Shit, let me fix that. Oh, I bet Discord is trying to play through my... Yeah, it's trying to play through my, controller, which is hilarious. Speak.
Words.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hey.
I used that tone, and Tony immediately came over and started doing a vibrating tail thing.
That's because Tony is a very, very good boy.
He's like, I heard love and affection.
It's so true.
Come to partake.
It's so true. It's so true, Tony. It's so true. I need to figure out what the fuck is going on in this place. And the fact that the only obvious way through looks like a dead end scares me, because I know this is supposed to be... This is supposed to be the third... The goal in Elden Ring is to kill 4 Elden Lords. I know that one of the Elden Lords is here. I just don't know where. And if this is really a dead end, then I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to go. I'll figure it out. Hi. I was about to ask, how are you doing? Like, we...
Right? I'm doing fine. I'm having some shortbread cookies with my tea.
Yeah. Hey, what do you think of this? What do you think of this note?
The note. Sucks to suck. Stop playing games? I don't... Or stop playing this game, I guess. This isn't exactly a game where you meet people.
Damn, get absolutely destroyed. Direct quote from Alex. Sucks to suck. You wanna get a lover? Stop being a gamer. Well, looks like I'm gonna be single forever.
Well.
Where am I? Is the door gonna shut?
There's so many notes everywhere.
Yeah, people love to talk.
What is it?
Can I go back in? There's obviously something I'm supposed to do here. But I can't figure out what it is. Do I have to join the volcano? I assume not.
See, what confuses me is that there's not more notes. Like, why aren't there more notes that just say things like, dick? You know?
I mean...
Usually TTP in this kind of game is really short.
I mean, it's, you can only write It's like Mad Libs, basically. You can't actually type anything. You just get phrases with a blank, and they give you a bunch of words to fill in the blank. It's why one of the most common phrases that you'll see in messages is anytime someone is like an NPC or like a corpse is slouched over on the ground, there will inevitably be a message from someone hilarious that says, try but with one T hole.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know. I need to figure out.
Truly comedy.
I mean, I'm laughing.
I do like the bad luck ahead. Every time there's a cliff, though.
It's important. What am I supposed to... Okay. Huh. This is interesting. My experience the last couple of times I played Elden Ring was just basically trying to figure out where I was actually supposed to go for like 2 hours. And as much as I complain about Elden Ring being open world when I like my nice linear games, it does a good job of filling all the space so I can wander around for 2 hours but still have like find little things to do within those 2 hours. But now
Right.
I'm at my destination and I just don't know what to do. There's a lot of people here. There's a lot of like dead people here, which is concerning because these bloodstains on the ground, these are all ways that players have died. I kind of assume that this is a PvP like battleground or something, but it's possible that I'm just missing some obvious way forward like I have before. Oop. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. Maybe you can ask Tony what he thinks. Tony is a gamer.
Have you rising with now?
Tony thinks that tuna puree is delicious.
What's this? Have you rising with us?
Tony is allowed to be wrong.
He also thinks catnip is the best. And now he's running around in circles. There you go.
Those two things might be connected. That's funny. Normally when I'm high, I just like to sit on the couch. So we got the two different types represented pretty well between me and Tony.
Are you an upper or a downer?
I used to be an upper. I used to very much be like, let me tell you exactly all the reasons why I love you and get really excited about it. I think that as I've aged, I've become much more mellow and much more of a downer.
I'm pretty sure that's how I am when I'm drunk.
Which way?
I'm just like being overly affectionate. Apparently I'm freer with compliments. I wasn't aware that I was stingy with my compliments.
It's funny because you seem like the type of person who would unironically say, like, I give out compliments when someone deserves them.
It's true, I do.
I just like the phrasing of like, oh, I'm not stingy with my compliments. I just give them out when someone deserves a compliment.
I don't like to lie. My compliments are truthful.
Here before you, we have two guards. One always gives you compliments, and one always flirts.
Wait a minute.
Journey to the capital,
I see what you did there.
The joke is that in the past, Fab has told me all about how they think that flirting is lying. Congratulations, you've been filled in on the joke. You may laugh now. What the fuck am I supposed to do? There's no other way. This is a giant manor surrounded by high walls.
Conflate flirting with flattery.
Oh, excuse me.
Flattery is lying.
Flattery is lying. Flattery is not lying. Flattery is
Flattery
just...
is 100% lying, and I will look up the definition.
We've had this argument before, and I've lost it, haven't I?
I don't know. I think we didn't actually settle it.
I'm pretty sure I looked it up, realized that you were right, and then dropped the issue.
Ah. Yeah, no, it's just excessive or insincere praise. So it can be meant, but generally, people only use it when they only use that word when they mean like insincere. It implies lying. I need to figure out fairies in Vampire the Masquerade, man.
They're just chilling. Little tricksters. Going hee hee hoo hoo.
I'm just trying to decide how close I want to make it. I could just go fuck it and just use my knowledge of fairies.
Please kill him.
Be like, yes, this is all canon because I said so.
Something weird is going on.
You're tarnished. Here to put the demigods to the sword. Then please, kill the great serpent. The one that devoured Praetor Rykard.
Pepperidge Farm
I left
makes
the
bad shortbread.
slaying spear in the Lord's chamber. Worthy tarnished. Brandish the spear and run him through.
I glanced over and your eyebrows were really high.
That unspeakable monstrosity.
And I thought that it was in response to my opinions on Pepperidge Farm.
Oh no, it is of the fact that I'm here to kill a specific dude and apparently he's been eaten by a giant snake.
Yeah, perfect.
Gluttonous depravity.
Job's done. Go collect your earnings.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if the serpent is a metaphor or not. It may be a metaphor. It may not be. This is a Souls game. There are many big-ass serpents in this game.
Tony would like to remind everyone to drink water.
Good job, Tony. Tony likes to stay hydrated.
He says, nem, 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 nem.
Fucking poetry. Okay. So, I was partially correct. There was something that I missed, but also there was not something that I missed. What the fuck am I supposed to be doing? I will destroy every single goddamn nice table out here until someone tells me where I'm supposed to be going. I don't give a shit that they're mahogany.
Are they?
Fuck if I know.
Now they're ash.
But I'm Tiss. Do I have to? I'm very confused and distraught. I guess I have to go find something.
What's this? Have you?
Yeah, I'm out of options. If none of these doors are gonna lock, I'm not gonna join Volcano Manor. I can't stab them. This guy's telling me to find a spear, but what you gonna do?
Where it is the run.
Alright, fuck, man. Well, I was kind of excited for some sort of mystery inside the Volcano Manor, and that's basically what I've gotten.
I hope you were satisfied.
I hope that... I mean, I have mixed feelings. I keep expecting something to happen whenever I try to leave the building, but... I just need to go... There must just be some other way into the castle or something that I'm able to do.
Must be another way.
Hey, did you say that like a RPG character who's been left idle in the puzzle room for 5 minutes?
Have you checked the door to the right? It looks suspicious to me.
Swear to God. You're lucky that you're a wonderful person.
It's because my default is random voice character. I'm also quite good at doing robot that is basically the only thing standing between you and escaping world domination.
Go on.
I don't know, I scare people when I use the robot voice. Honey, what are you doing? Oh, I see. That's what you're doing. We'll do it over there. He's like, but I was playing on the wood floor. Tony has managed to put a knot in his ribbon wand toy.
Damn it, Tony.
Right?
We specifically get you a very nice ribbon knot. What the hell am I supposed to do? I'm almost nervous that there's something else that didn't spawn in or whatever. I'm just gonna walk around and see something new again.
I help you, sweetie pie. What do you need from me? He needs me to be a ribbon dancer, apparently. Have you ever seen any ribbon dancers?
I have
Gymnastic type.
not in person, no.
Oh yeah, no, I imagine not in person. It's kind of very rare to see them in person, unless you go to Renfest often.
Washington Renfest is happening right now.
That's not nice. I'm nowhere near you.
I'm sorry, I should have known that you would get excited at the idea of the Renaissance.
It's not even the Renaissance. It's like the fantasy version of the Renaissance. It's not even the Renaissance most of the time. It's like fucking. Some people actually dress as the Renaissance, but most of them, their fashion is all mixed up, which is fine. It's fun to look at, but you look so stressed right now.
I am stressed right now. I'm very stressed. I spent 2 hours trying to find the way into this castle yesterday. Found my way in, and now I can't figure out what I'm supposed to do. Hello.
Laura.
What am I supposed to do?
Hello. Dance with somebody?
I can dance if I want to.
Da-da-da-da. Ooh. Which game do you stream mostly? Right now,
Random.
this one.
I do love me
Yeah.
some Grand. I'm very excited about season 2 of the CPU Mario Super Sluggers League.
It's gonna be great.
I mean, right now, with the Mario CPU League, I think what excites me the most, from a even though it's maybe a little bit silly, is my strong desire to just go through. And okay, I'm not allowed to walk down this hall again. I think what excites me the most of the Mario CPU League is going through and rebalancing all the characters and everything, because for the Mario baseball game, the way that all the characters are connected in the relationship chart, which matters quite a lot because of, if characters have a good relationship, they'll be able to do super jumps and quicker throws and everything. And if they don't have a good relationship, they'll miss more often, etc. It was clearly balanced, like, thematically. Like, oh, hey, we'll make it so that Mario has a good relationship with Luigi. We'll make it so that all the Kongs have a good relationship with each other. But a side consequence of this was that some characters are essentially bonus characters, like King K. Rool, that aren't that good, or just, like, kind of interesting, have, like, no connectivity with the rest of the cast. There should be a spear in here. So, I know I'm excited in part to go through and, like, mess with the relationship chart, in part to help with storylines. To be like, ooh, these characters hate each other now. Extra drama added in. We're gonna make it so that Mario and Luigi don't like each other because we're edgelords. Or whatever I figure out. It'll keep the game fresh. It'll make doing storyline stuff a lot easier. And it's very clear the game was never balanced for CPU versus CPU play. Mm-hmm. So, like, I'm split on exactly what I want to do. I don't want to normalize everything too much. I don't want, to end up in a situation where all the characters feel very similar. Because I'm like, yes, I'll give buffs to the weakest characters, I'll nerf some of the strongest characters, and they're all the same now. But I also want every character to have a niche in specifically CPU versus CPU play. And I want it to be interesting choices as far down the draft as I can manage for everyone. I don't expect everyone to be a star player. I always will expect, like, Hammerbro, who was the MVP of the finals, to be, like, an incredible pick that everyone's chasing and wants. But I also, like, there was a type of player, the Nokis, who I presume are from Mario Sunshine on the basis of I don't recognize them. I don't think a Noki got played the entire league. And it's debatable in my mind how much of that was people not wanting to experiment their roster, which might go up next season, or how much of that was just no one found a niche for the Nokis.
What is a Noki again?
It's like this weird little seashell. It's like a toad, but instead of a toad hat, it has like seashell elf ears and like a seashell dress, essentially, for clothes. It's a weird little guy. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Okay. I'm locking myself away. I'm not going to go up here anymore. That only leaves so much area to cover. Is there anything in here?
Did we scare Laura Dazzle away?
I don't know. I don't.
I've seen that name before.
Could be a million things. simply do not worry about it, since I do not stream to stream. I stream to entertain myself mainly.
Indeed.
Where the fuck? You know it's bad when I've just started jumping on edifices. Just like, maybe the intended path is for me to parkour my way from pillar to pillar to pillar and jump into that one portal that'll be a secret wall. I'm stuck. Is that ghost back there? No. Do I have... Surely I don't have to say yes. Surely I don't have to say that I want to join the mansion.
Do you not want to join the mansion?
Not really. They're basically just like, hey, we want to kill the Erdtree or whatever. Or that's like the first thing they said to me. And I was like, nah, I'm good. Because, like, I don't know much about the Erdtree, but I also don't know much about them, so, like, whatever. But, is this the Great Hall? Is there a spear or something? I'm looking for a spear. I know that much. Fuck it, I'm Googling it. I don't want to run around in confusion again, and the area that I have. Volcano Manor. I'm just gonna Google, what do I do? Yeah, the options travel.
Game, right?
Hang on a second. Just out there.
Totally.
Bridge of Inequities. There's the boss fight. Onward to Volcano Manor, Family Champions.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, I have to say yes?
I guess you gotta.
Where? What? I think I'm misunderstanding.
And why?
Why am I misunderstanding?
No, where, what, and why. I was expecting who next.
It's possible. Maybe Rykard isn't here? The guy I'm supposed to kill? Let me just Google Elden Ring. Where is Rykard? He's in Volcano Manor.
Okay.
Do I have to say... I can't... Surely it's not a situation where I have to say yes to some strange, terrifying people, right?
I mean, why not?
Because that's a very interesting, but a very weird... Dark Souls is famous. Like, the thing everyone said when Dark Souls first came out was like, ah, yes, you know, if you see something, you can kill it. Like, very much a rule where, like, all the rules always apply very evenly. And, we're going to let the player do anything they want. They can kill any NPC that they want. They can do whatever they want. It does not matter. Like, here's the set of rules for the world, and we're going to completely respect, like, For all we know, for all we care, the player will accidentally hit attack during a dialogue and, you know, strike down an important NPC and whatever. They don't get that section of story then. Who cares? Move on. So for Elden Ring to be like, here's an inherently untrustworthy location full of people that look evil as shit, but if you want to progress the main plot, you have to say yes to joining them. I'm like, surely I must be missing something. Surely I'm just not understanding.
Maybe. I have no idea.
Yeah, I respect that. I'm talking out loud partially. I'm very incredibly befuddled. Like, it cannot be that I have to say yes. It can't be that way. Can it?
But it can. And it is. I say, having no idea.
Texting my brother like, I'm at Volcano Manor, what the fuck am I supposed to do? This is not a joke. I would call him, but I don't want to disrespect him that much. I'm just like, hey, I'm at Volcano Manor. Is there like a secret path or ... question mark? I don't have to help out the obviously evil NPCs. Do I? I cannot properly express my confusion and befuddlement. I'm so sorry. Tell me how help me figure out something else to talk about while I wander around like an idiot praying that my brother texts me back.
In Crime Scene Cleaner, I have a robot, and when I set it up, it says, I smell blood.
Why does the robot have a sense of smell? And, well, the fact that the robot knows what blood smells like, I guess. Does it have a robot voice?
Yeah.
Is it a cute
Like,
robot voice?
You have options when you set it up and set it down.
You have options about what the robot sounds like?
Yeah.
You gasped with excitement and then went quiet. What's up? What happened?
A small child voice. Oh my god, it's Japanese.
Okay,
and
weeb.
they called me senpai. They said it sounded really cute.
The small robot lapping up blood sounded cute.
Beautification complete. I miss you. So cute. And then, like, one of the other options is, like, one of those, like, demonic voices just being like, I still smell blood. It's so bad. It's great. What a good game.
The funny thing is that they're both equally excited to clean up blood.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that cute Japanese characters being excited about blood is like the plot of Madoka Magica or something. I don't know. I never watched it.
Watch that. I don't know if I'm ready for the emotional turmoil, and I think that it has a trigger for you.
Ooh. Considering that you only know one thing that absolutely triggers me, that's very funny. What do you mean? It's so cute. I give up.
Yeah, what's interesting is that it doesn't have a trigger for me, I don't think. Which is a relief, because the characters are drawn extremely young looking. But also, I feel like it's the kind of show that might give me new triggers, you know?
That is a terrifying but very apt description of what is the reputation of Madoka Magica. I'm going back to Google. I can't, like, surely I don't have to say, I cannot explain, like, I recognize that this might be vaguely weird, but like,
What if you kill her?
I can't kill her. They don't let me attack in this area, which is also why I'm annoyed.
Interesting. Okay.
Um,
Maybe if you agree, you can kill her?
well,
It's a good way to get out of your agreement. Excuse me, but you died. The contract is now null and void. Is that not how it works?
I think I'm just gonna leave. I think I give up. I'm gonna try to fight some horses for like 20 minutes and hope that my brother gets back to me. I'm gonna fail, but it'll be entertaining for me.
You're gonna fight horses?
Yeah, I'm gonna fight. There's 2 very strong horses. There's also dudes on the horses, but you know.
Okay, that makes more sense.
And they're gonna kick my ass for 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah, I figured that out when you said you were gonna fight a horse.
It's a very big horse.
Horses would kick anybody's ass, dude. They accidentally kick the ass of people they like.
Well, usually they kick him in the face. That's kind of the problem that people have.
It's not true. Sometimes they do, in fact, kick them in the ass.
If you get kicked in the ass by a horse, you just have fucked up your spatial awareness pretty terribly.
Hmm? It just means that you weren't paying attention.
Yeah, what did I say?
Wait.
Alright, big man. I was explicitly told I could just not deal with this right now, but fuck it, I'm here.
Alright. Well, time to do it, I guess.
The very first thing I did in Elden Ring was desperately try to beat one tree sentinel, despite the fact I very much did not have to. So it feels very appropriate to me to attempt to fight 2.
I believe in you. You can definitely fight the 2 horses.
Thank you, I really appreciate the faith.
Completely unrelated. Did you know that you can mop walls?
In real life or in crime scene cleaner?
Yes.
I've never played crime scene cleaner, so no. And I never would have thought to mop a wall in real life. It sounds gross.
Yeah, no, I saw someone do it. They were like, oh, it's time to clean up my daughter's room because she's been doing so good in keeping it neat, and I'm just gonna help her out and make it nice and extra clean. And she picked up a flat mop like a fucking Swiffer and just wiped down the goddamn walls. It was genius. It's amazing.
I never think to really
I've only
clean.
ever wiped down the walls with a rag.
I am not the type who, whenever I clean, think, ah, yes, I better wipe down the walls, which was my first mistake.
I mean, I feel like you didn't have pets and or children in your household that left marks on the walls then.
Also very easily possible.
I don't know if you know this, but sometimes dogs will decide to lay in corners and against walls, and their nasty fur which is unfair. Their natural oils will collect, which will catch dirt and dust and fiber in the air and cause black marks on the walls.
Damn it. I really appreciate you stopping yourself in the middle of that story and being like, wait. I should be nice to the dogs.
It's not their fault they're nasty.
It's not their fault that they nasty.
They are. But so is people oil, to be fair.
People. You really should refer to... I know what you mean, but you can't refer to it as people oil. Because that does not imply... I know that people produce oil. But you're implying processing. And processing people is traditionally frowned upon.
Ah, it's fine. It's fine.
There are several prominent sci-fi books that strongly disagree.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh my god, just the guy dramatically screaming in the middle of a floor. Don't you get it? People oil is people! It's people! Is it bad that I'm just thinking to myself now, like, oh, Soylent Green is people, that's just a metaphor, isn't it? I never watched the show or read the book that comes from, but I feel mildly stupid all the same for not ever being like, could this be a metaphor?
I mean, I remember that one weird movie that kept jumping around in time frame where, like, clones were eating themselves for the same basic concept.
I'm not familiar with what you're talking about.
I bet you are, and I'm just doing a really poor description of it.
I'm vaguely aware of the, shoot, I don't remember the name of the movie that's based off the short story All You Zombies. But I remember that it's based off the short story All You Zombies.
I just spilled blood all over the floor.
But that doesn't involve eating people. You should avoid that.
Yeah, I didn't do it on purpose. I'm kind of upset about it. I'm gonna have to clean up my mess.
Well, at least it's not that big a deal based on your complete nonchalance.
Yeah.
There's
That's
a very
fine.
obvious joke here. We're not going to make it.
Alright. Oil sport.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay, I don't care that much.
Fuck.
No, human oil is really fucking gross. If the next time you go to your the next time you go to your car, like, actually look at your steering wheel.
Ah, damn it. You're just
So
trying to
gross.
curse me with additional knowledge here, aren't you? My brother has texted me back.
Ooh. Texting with additional knowledge is my favorite.
He sent me a clue that doesn't help me, and I'm more mildly confused. But I'll deal with that later because I feel like I can beat these tree sentinels actually. I might be fighting a boss for the next hour. I apologize. I can beat it, therefore I have to beat it.
It's my favorite. This is the best upgrade I could have possibly done for myself.
What's that?
The robot.
You're just happy to have a little friend, aren't you?
I am. It talks. It's so cute.
And thank God they didn't give ChatGPT a cute voice.
Oh no,
I'm-
that's not gonna work on me.
I'm realizing now that friendly chatbots is like a whole thing right now.
The robot just informed me that the mess is improving.
Damn.
It's so cute.
The robot is doing a great job. The sad thing about having a little robot buddy is that you can never give them a chocolate bar for doing a good job.
But you can charge them.
I mean, you should probably do that anyway. There's no such thing as, like, you know, sweet electricity for robots, you know? You can't be like,
Maybe
since
it
you did...
lives off blood.
What's up?
Maybe it lives off the blood it collects.
I don't think that's true. But I don't know that that's false.
No. And we will never know. Because it won't tell me.
If I bought a little robot to clean up some... Well, the problem here is that then this product, which is presumably sold commercially, people have to feed it blood in order to keep it going. Which seems like it would not get approved for sale.
Well, I mean, if it's only there to clean up blood. Oh, I found a gun. Room cleanliness continues to improve while you fight the chubby horses.
While I get
Wait.
my ass blasted by the chubby horses.
Oh,
Look at
it's
me, I'm Catherine the
chainmail.
Great.
I was like, what the oh my god.
Sorry, did my joke take a second to register?
That was a horrible joke. Holy shit. Ah.
Falling for 3-century-old court slander. Or whatever. I don't know. I don't actually remember shit. I don't remember the time period that Catherine the Great is from. I want to say it's the 1800s. Prussia existed.
Man, I don't remember US history, let alone world history. Although, to be honest, that's mostly because it's boring. If more history was more interesting, I'd pay attention. But like most history classes were just memorize date, memorize name.
I can understand why the asexual would be uninterested in that. The aromantic would be uninterested in that.
Yeah. Memorize and regurgitate. Thank you.
Listen, I have a coworker who I've told you about before, who regales me at lunch with a book he's reading about farming practices in the late Byzantine Empire that covers 100-year span of history, and that is like 400 pages thick. Like, I have nothing but respect for the true history nerds.
That is fair. I think the problem is that I'm more interested in the facts, but not the time periods of the facts. Or the people, necessarily, of the facts. Like, if the person was really fucking cool, I want to know their name, but if anything else, I don't care.
I'm thinking of a specific section from Brian David Gilbert Unraveled, where he read through all the Elden Ring books, all the random books that are in the game, and he talked about all the historical books, and just went through and read a passage of like, and it was such that King Nephilim did go unto the colony and speak for many hours with his friends, the fellow kings, Not much was known about their business, but it was known of this, that they were to be friends. They talked long into the night, and then parted, where each one went back to their own colony. Riveting!
Wow.
And that was just, that was his review of the historical section.
Excellent. Well done.
I probably got like 50% word completion in that quote.
Good shit.
I've often thought, I don't have anything to go off of here, but I've often wanted to do, like an unraveled style video of like the Final Fantasy XIV plot. And I basically, I didn't know what I would do at all, but I knew that I went through and I made a giant web of notes playing through Final Fantasy XIV, and that would be a good way to sort of dissect my notes, essentially. And I knew that I wanted the opening of the video to basically have a joke somewhere along the lines of, yes, if you're wondering, this is basically a ripoff of the style of Unraveled, and it is going to be worse. Because unlike Brian David Gilbert, I did not major in theater, I majored in something that would let me retire. And that was... that was the one joke which I like wrote down and then was like, I can never actually commit to doing this.
Aw, man.
I'm dead. Oh, thank God.
I would totally do that.
It'd be fun, but people have done a lot of explanations about the Final Fantasy XIV story, which also is a reason why I'm just like, I don't have anything that I really want to do here.
Fair.
Shit. Oh my God, I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat this.
You can't defeat the ponies?
No, they're just a little bit too much. Maybe if I try a different
You're
tactic.
using... This guy's using fire. What if you use water against them? They're like metal and fiery and stuff. Do you have any like water bullshit?
I like the idea, but no. Elden Ring has many, many different damage types, but water is not one of them. Also, he's just holding a torch.
So? I didn't know if he was gonna use it in an attack or not. I don't understand how these games work. I'm just trying to get ideas flowing.
Well, there are damage weaknesses that
What are their damage weaknesses?
fuck if I know. And unfortunately, I don't specialize in anything besides technically two different types. Fuck me. Okay. I think I just need to play a lot slower. I need to just
Figure out the
tank.
patterns?
Well, the pattern is not difficult. The problem is that sometimes they do attacks where I naturally, when I see attacks in these games, I want to dodge through them. Because dodging gives me... It gives me iframes, it gives me invincibility, dodge to attacks, and then I can very quickly follow up with counters. But the problem is that since they're two different enemies, and Dark Souls doesn't do anything along the lines of staggering the attacks of the opponents so that they're not attacking you at the same time, these guys will attack me at the same time. And because of that, I can end up in situations where, because they're on horseback and because they're so goddamn fast and their attacks cover such a huge area, I can perfectly dodge one person's attack, but get hit by the other one before I'm able to do anything because I'm still recovering from the dodge of the first guy's attack. There are ways to sort of deal with that and mitigate it, but they're very fast. Their attacks cover a very big area, and They don't believe in, I miss stamina. I miss enemies in the original Souls games doing like 2 or 3 attacks and then being like, I am out of stamina. I'm not going to attack for like 10 seconds.
And they don't do that anymore?
Not really.
That makes sense, honestly. That does seem like a very unrealistic way of doing it.
God damn it. Like, if I want to beat them, and I don't have to, I got told, like I can just, there's some side path. I'll do like 3 more tries, and if I'm not able to bring one of them below like at least a quarter health, I'll give up. But I will happily, when I started playing Elden Ring, you walk out of the tutorial area, and one of the first things you see is one of these guys. And it's supposed to be basically a tutorial, which is like, hey, you don't have to fight every boss. You can just leave. And I sat there and I fought him until I killed him. And that took...
Okay.
I then walked up to the big cool castle that they put in front of me, where there was a big bastard boss. And this was another tutorial that I was supposed to learn about leaving and coming back later when I was stronger. And I fought him for 4 straight hours until I beat him. And I did this both times I played the game. And I acknowledged both times that I was supposed to leave and simply did not want to because they put an enemy in front of me and I would very much like to stab it.
Well, okay then.
But this may be too much for me.
It's okay to admit when you need to stop. Or get help, or wait until another day.
Thanks.
I like how you stuttered over what to call me just then. It's fun.
Shut up, you don't know me. How dare you call me out like this? Oh my god. This is pretty bad. What can I do here? Can I bait one of the... Okay, so I have to... If I want to win this fight, I need to bait them to attack in specific ways so that I have a break to counterattack. But on top of constantly attacking me, they also very much have several attack patterns that it's hard for me to tell when I'm fighting 2 of them, where they can be done, or they can follow up with a second attack. Like, they can choose, basically, I'm going to stop and pause, or I'm going to swing a second time. And it's very hard for me to tell, like, whether they're just doing a one-hit attack or whether they're doing a 2-hit combo. Oh, what I would give right now to simply be a little Japanese cleaning bot slurping up some blood.
I put him away.
You trapped him.
He did it, Rudy. No, he's in my pocket. Also, this house is haunted. By a cat.
Like, legitimately haunted?
Yeah.
Come on.
It walked on the ceiling. And
Cats are just kind of like that.
Blood. Okay, but like, I heard it happen.
Cats are still just kind of like that.
I don't know. I've never seen an upside down on the ceiling cat before.
They just tend to clip out of the map and do whatever they want.
Cat says, gravity.
Do you know that cats just have a different value for gravitational constant?
Is it the same value that controls their mass and width? Just general volume? Oh, what the fuck?
No,
Gross.
that's... No, what controls their mass and width is not a constant. That changes on the fly. That's just a slider
I feel like
that
that's the same as... Is that not the same as having a constant change happening to their gravity? Wouldn't that be theoretically the same?
Well, it's not a constant change. Wait, hang on a second. When I say that the gravity is a different constant than normal, that's not constant change. What do you mean right now?
I have no idea. You're using vocabulary terms that I'm not used to.
Is all right. It's also midnight for you. At some point, you gotta go to bed.
Indeed, yes.
Indeed, quite.
Not yet, though.
Not yet, though. Not until I kill these goddamn No, I want you to actually go to bed and have a good night's sleep. If I pull that off, if I pull you don't leave until these stupid tree sentinels are dead, you don't go to sleep tonight.
Are you saying that... I mean, that's very defeatist of you. But also, I feel like that's implying that you were also not going to go to sleep. Unless I have to not go to sleep, even if you've given up and have gone to bed.
Let's talk about the terms here. Fuck me. Don't.
Say anything.
I simply chose not to trust you. Fuck.
I have to beat up a vacuum. The vacuum is making a mess. I can indeed. I will be right back.
I miss them every day, Gordon. Okay, I think whenever they shoulder check, they always follow up with a second attack. When they leave, I don't think they follow up with a second attack. That's new. No, they can follow up with a second attack when they leave. Shit. I had a chance to stab there and I didn't take it. I'm playing too scared. Maybe fear is the right response right now. Fuck. I dodged. Eee! Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Uh-oh. That takes way too long to go for. Ah, that's a problem. Okay. Do I have my stamina left? Yes. Ah. Please don't hit me. Okay. Do they have blind spots I can take advantage of, maybe? Maybe if I just find the right place to stand underneath one of them. No. That would be very inconsistent. Fuck. Yes, as opposed to the excellent consistent strategy I'm coming up with right now. You can't. You can't do that to me, game.
The game can't do what?
Oh, the horse was, fuck. The horse was repeatedly shoulder checking me, and I kind of got stuck for a moment.
Sounds like a horse.
You know how famously strong their ankles are. Damn it. I knew that was coming. I just didn't dodge in time. My brother has given me a hint.
Is it a good hint?
It's roll into all the walls, basically, is me translating.
So you don't have to make friends.
Yeah.
You just have to find the invisible wall. That word was wrong. The intangible wall.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna give one last try to the Double Tree Sentinels.
Okay.
How is Buster? Is Buster doing alright?
Buster is doing great. I put him on Grandpa's bed so that he could go to sleep.
He's such a stinky old man.
He is.
He's such a stinky old man. He's such an old man.
He did try and challenge me earlier today, though.
What does that mean?
It means he made prolonged eye contact with me, but he like started the prolonged eye contact. He did a dog challenge where he's like, "I'm more in charge than you are," and I was like, "Oh, are you?" So I had to stay still and stare him down because that's not how this works, sir.
I love the idea of this old ass. For anyone who doesn't know, which is anyone reasonable, Buster is like a 16-year-old little sausage dog with a pronounced gray face. That's fair. Pronounced gray face mustache. He's a little old man.
He's a terrier, actually.
He's a terror, that's for sure.
Terrier. He might be a terrier sausage. You know?
He is definitely a sausage.
Yes, he is. But he bit me the other night because I surprised him. And my reaction to that wasn't intense enough for him to be like, "Aha, I better never do that shit again." So he was like, "Aha, I'm more in charge because I got away with biting someone." So I had to be like, "No, I am more in charge than you are," because he was using his perceived jump in hierarchy to muscle in on Tony while he was having his dinner. Excuse me, sir. The tuna puree is not for you.
Oh, my game froze up. Also, my brain froze up. I just stopped looking. Alright, Lip. Back to Volcano Manor. I would love to make some progress tonight.
Well, my goal is to finish the room I'm cleaning, go to bed.
Hell yeah. My goal is to roll into literally every wall at Volcano Manor. I will not audibly sing the song, but I will be thinking it. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. What?
I thought you said you wouldn't audit me.
Well, I had to sing it a little bit so you knew what song it was.
I don't know that song.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling. What? Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Come on.
Nope. Don't know it. Don't recognize it.
Can I fucking...
Am I supposed to?
No.
Is it a pop song?
It's like a aughts era rock song.
Oh. Oh, then I wouldn't recognize it by words. I'd recognize it by tone. So you might be out of pitch.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling. What? Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Come on! How was that?
I don't know.
Damn
It did
it!
not help me recognize it.
I put so much effort in.
You did. Thank you for the effort.
I really tried.
You did great. Perhaps I just do not know the song.
We need to get you
As
to watch
rare
more
as it
wrestling.
is, it is popular. Or popular. Possible. You need me to watch more wrestling. What the shit?
It just
Is
feels
that
like
where you know
a...
the song from?
No, it just feels like a song they would use in wrestling, you know?
I feel like they would use Mary Had a Little Lamb if it made the right joke.
I mean, there was a wrestler who was a very, very interesting wrestler, who was a very, very fun wrestler, who did, his whole shtick was that he was like a bayou cult leader. Like his quote unquote followers, his minions wore like masks and everything. It was a very fun gimmick. And sadly, he passed away in the prime of his career due to medical complications. No, just actual like out of kayfabe, like some sort of cancer. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but it was very sad. It was very devastating. It was just a couple months.
That's not funny.
Yeah, it was not very funny.
Damn.
I'm sorry, I set you up for failure here, I know.
It's okay.
I'm going to roll into every single goddamn surface in this building.
Yeah?
And none of it is going to matter, none of it is going to help, but I'm going to go insane. And I will break my roll button before I break my pride and say yes to those absolute scoundrels. My finger is starting to hurt a little bit, though. Volcano Manor. Thanks, babe.
Mm-hmm. Oh my fucking god. Surely that's not it.
My curiosity is piqued.
How much of a dick is your brother?
He's funny.
I don't know what most of these words mean. Do you know what a site of grace is?
Yes. A site
Okay,
of
go
grace
there.
is... Okay, I'm at the site of grace.
Head down the hallway to the first room on your right.
I cannot enter that room.
Figure out how to enter that room.
I probably have to say yes to them.
No, no, no.
It's locked. I don't have the key.
Head down the hallway to the first room on your right. You can't... Really?
Yeah?
Hold on.
This is assuming that there's not a second hallway or anything, of course, but I'm pretty confident I'm not missing anything.
Apparently this is a legacy dungeon. Okay, you're already...
I think I'm just gonna go to bed. I think I'm just
No!
gonna admit defeat and go to bed. I don't wanna deal with this. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to invest you right at the end. I mean, whatever. I needed a reason to call my brother and catch up anyway.
You talk to her and the servant girl in each quest. That can't be right. Right? Eventually, she will reveal the location of the secret entrance to the dungeon, but if you don't want to do all that, feel free to skip directly to the walkthrough below. Okay, cool. Where's the key?
What's this? Have you reconsidered rising with us?
Can you pickpocket her?
Let this intersect.
No. I think I just have to say yes. I think I have to talk to her. I think I think this is the only way forward. I mean, I can always when I googled like, hey, what do I do? And the guide that popped up was like, hey, it was like some 100% completion guide was just the first one I clicked on. It was like, hey, talk to her, say yes. Don't worry, doesn't lock you out of any endings or anything. Just say yes the first time. So, I think, for the sake of my sanity, for the sake of my sleeping, sleep pattern.
You gonna call it?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it, and then next stream I can just be like, wow, welcome everyone, we just made to Volcano Manor, a group of weird cultist murderers. Yes, please. That sounds great.
I like your cape, by the way. Is it made out of skin?
It's not made out of skin. If I wanted to wear a skin cape, I feel like I have one of those. No, I have a mushroom body.
Ooh.
I can be a mushroom man.
Delicious.
These, I want you to look at all these mushrooms and tell me again that this looks like something that is you want to eat.
Well, you do have a lot of chicken of the forest growing on your thighs.
Chicken of the forest?
Can't remember what it's really called.
I think that even if this was the type of mushroom that is safe to eat, when it's sprouting little spores like that, it's still bad. But I don't know.
Mushroom. Chicken of the woods. Also known as, I can't pronounce that, Laetiporus sulphurus. Chicken of the woods tastes like chicken.
Thanks. So descriptive.
It tastes like chicken nuggets, apparently. It has the same texture. Nuggets, not tenders.
I just think that's funny. Fuck
Sent
it.
you a
It's
picture.
chicken of the woods. Let me take a look at this.
Mhm.
Damn, that is a
Not exactly
fluffy
the same.
mushroom.
I know, right? That's a very specific variant of it. Usually they're like much paler than that. I think the person who took this picture upped the vibrancy a little bit.
Alright. Well, that's it for stream. Today on stream, I'll walk into work tomorrow. They'll be like, "Oh, Will, what did you do after work yesterday?" And I was like, "I did nothing. Yay!" And then I'll deal with the all the problems that I have to deal with, which I'll talk about in a second. Bye-bye, stream.